Daddy's Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you into the shady spot for now in my backyard on this hot day. We're above 100 again. Man, we need a break. Well, finally getting to start working on my sweet potatoes. So now in this part of the video, I'm going to be showing you making my manure tea and also a trick to a fertilizer if you don't have bone meal, which I'm out of bone meal at the moment, but I have plenty of this. Well, not plenty, but I have a bag of this because, well, I don't have chickens anymore. So I'm fixing to move the camera and show you a partial blending of the tea to get it started, and then I'll bring you back later to this afternoon when everything is in the shade and we're going to get started feeding those bales for these beautiful sweet potato slips. I'll bring you right back. Okay, I have a big blue tub. I love these things, and I have a 5-gallon cat litter bucket, and I'll show you here in a minute what we're going to do. Now the first bag I'm going to go grab is the horse manure. Okay, I'm going to try to keep all sticks and weeds out as much as possible. And this is a good mixture of broken down horse manure as well as some fresh. And since I'm using straw bales and hay bales, they're going to need as much nutrition as possible, and that's about a quarter of the bucket of horse manure. Now on to the next one. Now this one I am so thankful to have. I thought I was completely out. I'm not going to use a whole lot, but this is highly broke down chicken manure, and I want to save some of that. Oh, this bag's heavy. Now I'm going to do a little talk about this, because I'm telling you, I swear by this as a fertilizer. This is, well, let me move over here. Oh, let me tell you, it ain't light. Move the camera. This is organic alfalfa pellets. Let me tell you, they are wonderful. You definitely want to get the organic so there's no pesticides in it. But this is extremely high in nitrogen, and it breaks down beautifully. And I swear by using this. I started using it last year, no, year before last, and I swear by it. So we're going to get some of this in the bucket as well. And this is a, yes, I measure weird, but that's okay. It doesn't say what size it is, so forget it. I'm just going, I just mostly eyeball. And I want this tea compost to be extremely rich because I want it condensed and rich, because I'm going to have to water the bales in for 5 days, feed them. You switch off. You feed the first day, and then the next day you water the bales very well. Then I'll go into more detail. But this way, as long as it's good and condensed, when the water hits the bales, it won't disperse as much as it should. Let me get my hose. And I'm just going to fill this bucket up. And it had a little bit of composted chicken manure in the bottom as well. Now, I'm going to tell you, today it won't smell bad. Tomorrow it might start smelling a little bit. But it's going to get right, everyone. But you know what? This is going to cause stuff to grow like crazy. And this is a small part also of that sauce mixture as well, that I still need to show y'all how to make. This is just the beginning of it. Lordy, it is hot, y'all. And of course, the alfalfa pellets are going to swell up and break down. Let me go get a good stirring stick. You notice I have it on the back of my wagon, so that way I'll be able to roll it down there. Because I was going to try to start the video down there, but yeah, no, sunlight. You want to make sure that everything gets mixed up. And of course, it being animal manure, if you get it on your hands, for safety reasons, definitely wash your hands off. And of course, as they soak, the horse manure will break down. The alfalfa pellets are going to break down. And this is going to break down for at least a good 6 hours for today's use. Then later on, it's just going to keep on steeping as the days go by. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now for those who might not have bone meal, let me get back up over here where the camera's at. For those who might not have bone meal and you got chickens around, or I go to Tractor Supply and buy this, it's chicken grit. And what I'm going to do is it will give off phosphorus and other nutrients. And it's about a pound. If I had a whole bag, I'd use the whole bag, but it's about a pound in here, and I'm going to put it in this bucket. And I'm going to put some water in there. And you want to definitely get all that dust out of that bag. Because that's all nutrients. And I will be adding this into my bales as well. I'll mix that all up real good. And those rocks will start, that granite and other will release not only calcium but other trace of minerals into the mixture. Now later on when I get out in a couple days or so, go out, I'll grab a bag of bone meal. I just don't have any at the moment. Alright, well for now I'm going to let this all soak until I start to use it later this afternoon, which I'll bring y'all back. And I'm going to pause it here for now, and I will bring y'all back here after a while. But this is why I'm trying to hurry and get these sweet potato beds ready to go. Look at those gorgeous, healthy, sweet potato slips. Look down in there. Is that not beautiful? And see, I have my sweet potatoes buried in the soil. That is the best way, in my opinion, of growing your slips. You see, it's not very deep at all. It's just enough to cover the sweet potatoes really good. But look at all those beautiful, healthy, gorgeous sweet potato slips. Yeah, baby, now that's why I do not grow sweet potato slips with toothpicks and water. They do not look this beautiful and healthy. Okay, I am finally ready to do the bales, start working on the bales. The most anticipated video I think I have yet, because I know there's a lot of people waiting for me to get to finally plant my sweet potatoes. Now, here's what the beds look like. This is the first bed. I have 3, you can see the discoloration in them, 3 bales of straw and 3 bales of hay in this one. Over here I have 4 bales of hay, and I didn't have 2 more to work with, so I just raked up a whole bunch of loose hay and crammed it in there. And as that goes down, I have more hay to add. Oh Lordy, y'all gonna have to forgive me. It's a hot one. Thank gracious. It's trying, looks like it's gonna try to rain. Now, what you want to do is take some kind of good pole, metal pole, rebar, whatever you have, and try to break these bales up, or get them a little looser. Now, of course, in the description box below and at the end of the video, I will have a link to my sweet potato playlist. Alright, I'm going to go around and loosen up all the bales, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, got that done. Now each time you feed, you're going to want to poke the bales. It'll get easier as the days progress on. Now I'm going to start first with Epsom salt, because it is a very important nutrient. And the loose straw, I'm going to treat just as if they're hay bales as well. Okay, got that done. Oh Lordy. I'll be back. I forgot my watering little bucket. Okay, I'm back. It's just so hot you can't think straight. And this is calcium phosphorus water. Coffee can works wonders, y'all. Alright, I'm going to continue to water each bale. Okay, got that done. I'm going to stir this up. This is going to be the magic here. And you're going to want to be careful and don't get it on your hands. And I'm going to put one good coffee can full on each bale. It might not look pretty, but it's going to work wonders. And let me move the camera so you can see better. Trying to balance this one-handed. And see, I've got to water it in, so that's going to get beat down, and horse manure and everything's going to break down into the bales. Alright, and I'm going to continue to fertilize the bales. Uh-oh. Okay, you can see how much that depleted down. And I'm just going to fill it right back up. Now let me tell you one thing. You will never catch me using any human urine or any human waste. That is disgusting and can lead to diseases. It's a disgusting thought that people, yes, there are people who use their own urine and waste to do this, and I will never do that. I'll finish filling that up here in a bit. Now, my next step will be to absolutely soak these bales. And the green that you see is the alfalfa pellets that have been broke down. And eventually this will break down and go into the bales. And I'm going to go through each bale and soak every bale and the loose pile of straw, hay here at the end. And I will bring you back as soon as I get done doing this. Okay, as you can see by the dark colors, they are soaked in pretty well. Now, your Your bales are giant sponges, and it takes a while to get them truly soaked inside. But that's okay, because you're going to be working at this for 10 days. And I have a video showing you step by step how to do it for the 10-day process. I'm not going to go through it with this video. Now tomorrow I will just put out the soaker hoses, and tomorrow will be day 2 where you just water. Third day you'll fertilize again, water it in. Then the fifth day, fourth day you'll water, and you'll keep going fertilizing, water, fertilizing, water till you're done for 10 days. Then you stop, leave it alone, let it break down some more. Watch your temps on your bales. If they're too hot, let them sit, and I'll bring you back when it's sweet potato time to plant them. I hope you enjoy this video and that it encourages you to grow your own sweet potatoes. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think they finally cut that music off, thankfully. Now if I look like a weird color, it's because the sunset's starting. It's going to be a pretty sunset. Still praying for rain. We still haven't had rain. And I just noticed a while ago, I have a sunflower that's come up out of the garden. I have all kinds of little baby zinnias and amaranth. And, well, that was from the garden last year, because I haven't got to plant anything yet. I'm still trying to get my garden planted, and it's going to happen one way or another. Looking forward to getting my sweet taters in. Better late than never. I still have just enough time to squeak out 90 days, and I'm hoping that they make it. Alright, everyone, take care. Have a blessed day. I'm fixing to go up here and sit down and rest for a bit, because it's a hot one, and I'm going to get me some Gatorade in me, because water's not going to cut this. Everyone take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.